Hi everyone, how you doing? This is episode 6 of The Thing We Like, Arsenal Rebuild. So, it's been a few days since I've posted up part 5, which kind of concluded the first kind of phase of where the team is currently. So, just want to kind of give you an update really of where we are at the moment and what's been happening, etc. So, I did post up a game, I think it was yesterday against Wolves, just to kind of show how the team's playing against each other and, just show you a couple of goals. I thought I'd do something a bit different. Let me know what your thoughts are if you want to see a bit more of that or if you don't and prefer this kind of tactical kind of stuff and just talking about team progress, etc. Just let me know in the comments below. But I thought I'd just give you a little rundown on what's going on and progress, really, I guess, in general. So, um, as you can see, the squad morale is pretty good. It's pretty solid. We just, I think it was Wolves the last game, yeah. So it was, yeah, 3-0. Um, so you can see the energy is quite depleted on everyone. But in terms of their attributes, some of them have actually started to go up. The reason Saka's there for the moment is because I had a bit of a boo-boo with Pepe. Had a red card. So let me just actually put him back. Hold on. So this is the first squad as it stands. So yeah, Pepe got sent off. Rashford got a couple of goals, really good performance there. But yeah, so this is kind of going to just be how I'm feeling about things in general. Just a bit of a rant, maybe, I don't know, just about FIFA in general. But so if I just go through, so actually I'll tell you what we'll do. So the team in general, you can see some of the numbers might have changed if you've been following me since episode 1. Some of the players' attributes have actually gone up. So what I will do, let me just actually just go through to, so let's save that, yeah? So if I just go to the squad hub and let's just have a look here. So actually let's go on morale. So we've been playing well and pretty much everyone that is with us at the moment, naughty boy there, is happy. You can see green faces, which is an absolutely brilliant thing to see. But let me just go further down. So the players that are on loan, they're probably going to be, as you can see, look, they're not very best pleased at the moment. But these are players that I will be selling. Once they do come back from loan, I'll be cashing in on these guys because I don't really like having too many players out on loan unless they're going to be players that are young and are going to develop. So generally, as a kind of rule of thumb, I don't like to keep players where I don't think they're really going to do much. So all of these guys will be eventually going. Emil Smith Rowe, I'll probably might actually bring back because I do really like him. Don't know what he's like in FIFA 20. Might have potential to grow. I don't know, but he might be someone I will look to bring back. Mkhitaryan, I'll probably, to be honest with you, I'll probably bring him back. Well, actually, once his loan's finished, I'll probably sell him. To be honest, I'll cash in on him. He's 30 and 81. Don't know how much I'll get for him, but no, I don't want to bring him back. Mavropanos, Ballard, all these other guys, Iliev, John Jules, all these guys will be gone. So what will happen is literally it'll just be a case of I'll strip down all of that and just keep the team that I've got and maybe one or two additions. But in terms of stats, so let me just kind of go up to the top here. So appearances. So what I like to do, as you probably know, is rotate between the players every game, so everyone gets a chance to play. So Martial's really doing well. He's bagged in 9 goals in 11 appearances. So let me just show you the goals at the moment. So him and Rashford are really doing the business. So I'm really, really pleased with their performance. You can see on the attributes to the right, they've both gone up to 84. But I'll go through the attributes in a moment. Vinicius has started to pick up 4 goals, 2 assists. He's doing reasonably well. Got high hopes for him though, must say. Goretzka, yeah, this guy's really, really settled in nicely. It would have been Kai Havertz, who I was initially trying to go for, but no biggie, because this guy's really settled in, like a duck to water, 9 appearances and 4 goals, 3 assists, so really, really chuffed. Bailey's doing really well, but here's the biggest surprise. Not to say Bailey isn't doing, I'm just kind of going through the whole shebang, but Guendouzi, so a couple of games ago, I think it was against Standard Liège, he scored a hat-trick, really, really random. I don't even know how that kind of worked out. He just seemed to be in the right place at the right time. I might actually have recorded that game. I'm not really sure. If I have, I will post it up if you want to see it. Let me know. If you don't, no biggie. But it was interesting just to see the kind of goals this guy can score. So De La Vega's done well. He's a really, really rapid guy. Martinelli only one so far, so he has gone up. Um, but in terms of performance as a striker, I don't know. I think I might need to invest in another one to kind of rotate alongside Vinicius. Um, Attributes. So let me just do a little rundown. So let me just go to the top. So I have been doing some training with the players, and Maximiano has actually gone up overall point 2 now. So he's actually sitting on 78, which I'm really happy with. He's supposed to have really good growth potential, so relatively pleased there. He's done really well so far in the games he's played in. Vinicius training once again, and he's actually shot up to 81 from 79, so I'm really happy with that because to go up 2 points in such a relatively short time is really, really good. So I don't know what he actually goes up to overall. So for those that have been playing FIFA 20 a bit longer, maybe you can drop me a comment below. Goretzka's gone up. Ceballos is not mine, obviously, as you know. He's on loan from Real Madrid, but he's doing really well. He's like fitted in really well into the team. Burton, I haven't even played this guy, but he's gone up somehow, so I haven't even trained him, so I'm not really complaining there. Pepe's gone up, so I'm really happy with that. Saka's gone up. Rash has gone up, so doing really well there. Bailey doing relatively well as well, 22.82. So this guy's I really, really like him. Really, really, really impressive player. Martinelli, yeah, he's been playing quite a lot, so you know expect he would have gone up. Coyle, haven't played Coyle, don't know how he's gone up, but he's gone up. Something with the mechanics of FIFA, just suggesting that he's gone up. Don't know how, but Torreira, yeah, doing good, 23.82. So really, really happy with him. The defenders, so Aaron's and James have both gone up, so I've been training those guys as well, and also Hector as well. Reese has gone up, been really impressed with him. Medley, don't know how he's gone up, but he has been. Van Housden doing well, and Saliba as well, so I've been training those two guys. Mari, I did a little session with him, I think, and he's gone up, so yeah, all good. I will be selling him, so the higher he kind of grows, the better for me. I really, just want to cash in on him. De La Vega's doing well. Balogun, I might have only played like once, momentarily, like about 15 minutes and a half, possibly. I can't even remember offhand, but he's gone up. Don't know how. Martial, expect that to happen, so that's really, really good. These two guys, man, my stalwarts, they're really solid at the back. Really, really happy with their progress. So, yeah, both of them impressive there. Tierney's doing well from the training. Leno's gone up from his great performances, and the rest of the team, some of them are loan, and some of them haven't grown, so not a biggie. In terms of contract positions, so I'll just kind of share where we are at the moment. So I like to tie down all my players to long contracts. Ceballos, his loan will be ending in 7 months, so don't know what we're going to be doing there. I haven't actually come across the scenario of a player's loan expiring. I don't know if you get the option to buy him at the end of that. Don't really know, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Coyle, not really bothered. He will be going, as will Ballard and Oluwu, Burton, Medley, Osei Tutu. Saka will be tying down, but I haven't really kind of gone across that at the moment. So the majority of the rest of them are sitting on decent contracts anyway, so that's a really good position to be in. So in terms of training, so let me just go down. I will show you about positions as well, etc., like league standings, etc. So, let me just come out of there. Sorry about that. So, Vinicius just hit 81, so he won't be going up as yet, but really impressed with him. Foden, yeah, Foden's doing alright, but he's not like the dynamo yet. You know what I mean? So, in terms of future development, I will be targeting a couple of free transfers in the January window, like contract expiry players, which will come in the following window. So players like Foden, I may actually loan out to get like more game time because I like to rotate, so that might kind of hamper their growth. But at the same time, I'd rather they play a game every other game and just kind of develop that way. So relatively impressive Foden so far. So yeah, he's doing well. Saliba's just gone up. Yeah, he's done really well. I'm really pleased with him there. Aaron's has just gone up to 74. So, oh yeah, Maximiano. So, yeah, I will be continuing the training and development of the players. So, in terms of the European standings, Europa League, we've played 3, scored 10, and won against. So, um, yeah, pleased with that. To be honest, you know what it is? It's like I want to kind of go into a bit of a rant. So, been playing FIFA for quite some time, and some of the FIFAs, the mechanics are really, really good, and you know, like the passing, like the through balls, the players running onto them. What I'm finding with this FIFA is it's more centered around possession play and quick passing. You know, you can't make those fast breaks and you know batter the team on the counter attack. You know, to bomb it down the wing, and also find like with like shooting as well. Like sometimes you could tonk a ball, or you want to tonk a ball from a mile away, and it feels like the ball's floating in midair, and it's like, what's going on with that? So there's a couple of things that just really annoy me, like in terms of the goals as well. Like it's kind of it can be a bit boring in the sense of like route one, just pass through the middle, or sometimes you go down the wing and cross it in. So I don't know. I don't know what it is with FIFA 20. I've read a couple of reviews, and in terms of the mechanics of the game, like obviously it favors the CPU much more. And you don't have much time on the ball. Even getting a shot out, sometimes I feel like there's a bit of a delay when you're in the box or around the box. You just want to smash the ball, and it's like the defenders close you down from nowhere. So I've watched a few other people's channels, and they've come across the same thing, obviously, and I find it quite frustrating. So I just wanted to have a bit of a rant on that. So going back to something like FIFA 18, you had like smooth play. And some of those elements are still present in this one, but I just find with the shooting and stuff, sometimes you don't want to like pass it a million times and like get around the box and still like a finesse shot. Sometimes you want to be about 30 yards out and just hammer it in. And in this one, you can periodically, sometimes you'll get a game where you can smash it, but then there's sometimes you can't. So I don't know. It's just a bit of a rant. Um, yeah. So in terms of previous results, let me just go back a bit. Um, where do we go? So we scraped a 2-0 win there. That was a not a bad performance. This was another scrape. Well, I say scrape. It's still a good performance, 2-0. But I like to like hammer teams. Palace, that was a decent 3-0 win there. Um, Wolves was the last game. What was it? Yeah, 3-0. Yeah. So Leicester, yeah, this was hard, man. This was hard. Leicester, they were annihilating me, like really, really went for it, really, really hard. So that was quite tough. But yeah, going back to the last game, yeah, here it is, Wolves. I thought I'd lost my marbles there for a minute. Wolves, yeah, it was. You can watch the game and see how the team is in. Like my little rant about the mechanics of the game. You can see it in the gameplay in the last video. Which is on the channel. So have a look at that video. Tell me what you think in terms of like my rants and if you can relate to that as well. We've got a European game coming up, which I'll chart the progress after a couple of games. I'll do another recap in episode 7. Yeah, 7. What else? Let's have a look. No, I'm not interested in that. Right, I want to go on to the team actually. So let me kind of go back. So in terms of the transfer hub, let me just kind of go through some of the players that I want to buy. Um, Actually, wait a minute. Let me just go to here. So I'm pretty sure Modric is on a 6-month. Let's have a look. Yeah, he is. So I think I've probably shortlisted him. So someone like him, He's 34, 89. Don't really like to buy players that are over 30, but given that he's 89 rated and his value is quite high, I will probably snap him up um, and then sell him just to kind of get the money. Um, the other two, I'm pretty sure, was James Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure he is on expiry as well. Let's have a little look there. Yeah, he is. So he will probably be someone that I'll bring in, and he will rotate with Goretzka in that position behind the two strikers. So Foden probably will be going out on loan, and he will develop elsewhere and hopefully get the game time there more so. Maybe he might play every game, I don't know. Other players, I can't remember if the keepers. Let me have a look. I think Kepa. I'm guessing now. I could be wrong. Is Kepa on expiry? Let's have a look. No, he's not. There is another keeper. I can't remember which one it is, but one of the other keepers are on expiry, so I need to have a little look out there. So, and there was another. I think it was Willian. Let's have a look. Where are you, Willian? There he is. So he is 82 rated, 31. He expires as well. So there's some of the players that I will bring in, obviously at the detriment of the younger players, which will go out on loan. So that will happen. So normally I tend to have like quite a few players that will go out on loan, and these guys will kind of like just fill in like a stopgap, and then I'll cash in on them. So that's kind of like a good tip in terms of making money. Just find all these contract expiry players, and then just kind of fill your boots really. You can have a look online as well. There's loads of sites that will kind of tell you who's good to go for, like in season one, like in the transfer windows. So yeah, that's there for the moment. In terms of money, got 30 million to spend, so I can burn a hole and just do it and just buy another striker, and then in January maybe loan out Martinelli, or maybe keep Martinelli as a kind of like a backup striker, and then buy someone else as an option. So let's just have a look. I've shortlisted tons of players, as you've probably seen in the last couple of episodes. So let me just see who we have at the moment. So let me just go down. I've shortlisted so many players. I want to get this guy, and I will be looking to get him in at some point. I don't even know what his numbers are. I need to scout him and get on there quick time, but also need to kind of scout who else is on contract expiry as well. So I need to have a little search of those kind of players. So let's go down. Let's go down. Tons of players. I want this guy. There's loads of players I want, and I will get them. It's just going to take me a bit of time, so you'll have to bear with me and just keep watching in terms of how I do it, because I will always aim to get the best players in for the team. Tielemans I will definitely go for. Some random players I've just like scouted, just want to see what their ratings are. So this guy Højbjerg might be just a useful kind of utility kind of player to have, but yeah, where are we? Let's go down to the strikers. Now I could potentially use a winger as a striker, but I think I want a clinical striker kind of to get in there and smash the goals. Like Vinicius, is picking up slowly, but he's not like yet on the level of Martial and Rashford. So I do want to find someone else. I mean, you could kind of use a winger and kind of make him into a bit of a hybrid, like Lamar maybe, or Coman. But in terms of their finishing, yeah, I haven't scouted him. Let's have a look. Coman's finishing. I mean, sprint speed and acceleration's amazing. Get away from those players and make a break for the box. But in terms of finishing, where are you finishing? 76. It's not really a killer. So if we go down. Oh yeah, Arsenal will be linked with him, by the way. Jonathan David. But he's listed as a central attacking midfielder striker here. But in real life, Arsenal are going for him, as they offer Upamecano, which would be awesome if we can get him in. But I don't know. We've been linked to so many players in the past, and Suarez is one of those that just kind of slipped through the net. That was a bit of a silly one at the time. Arsenal should have just fought out for him. Really, we would have done something decent there. But anywho, strikers. So Chiesa, Enrico Chiesa's son here. For those of you who remember Serie A, good old Serie A days from back in the day. I'm probably showing my age now, but yeah, Federico Chiesa is someone that potentially could grow. Let's have a look at his finishing. It's not impressive, 70, so don't know. He could develop maybe, but I'm not really sure. Mario Götze, I don't know why he's listed as centre forward, but I won't be getting him. He's actually gone to Roma there, so João Felix, yeah, I would like to get him in, but he is someone at the moment who's just actually hold on, loan to Marseille. I didn't even clock that one. Random. Memphis, yeah, he's got the speed that I like. Finishing's 80, so it's not bad. Only problem is, as you can see from the shirt, he's at Man City, so that's not happening. Firmino, do I want to pay for someone, 55 mil? And look at the payment, 77.2 to 121.8. Do I really want to splash out the cash on a 28-year-old? Maybe use him for a year. I don't know. Is it worth it? Probably not. I haven't actually listed any more centre forwards. So let's see if I've got any more strikers further down. I have. Good. So you got these young guys. I've used Icardi before, and I think, to be honest, I'm not really sure. How much will he cost? Oh, he's actually out on loan. Oh, of course he is. He's at PSG. So I don't know. Someone like him, 48 million. If he were to come back from loan, maybe I could probably get him in. But from one of these younger guys, I don't really know who there is here in terms of who I'd like to buy. Mbappe standard, man. This guy, crazy growth. Look at that, 20 and he's 89. I wonder what he actually goes up to. But do I want to pay that much money? That's the question. At the moment, no. But I do want to get him in. So these are players that I aspire to get. So keep your eyes peeled. Timo Werner. So real life situation at the moment. Chelsea, I don't know how much truth is in that, or they're in discussions, or maybe, I don't know. But I haven't got the dollar at the moment. I've only got 30 million. 66.7 to 97.3. Tons of money. But someone I don't know, I'll have to do a bit of transfer hocus pocus, ask for more money, see if I can. But for the interim, it's not going to happen. This is only the first season. I need to win loads of stuff, get some money in. Calvert-Lewin, I scouted him. 22.78, not bad numbers. It's not the fastest. Acceleration's okay, but sprint speed's pretty decent. Finishing 75. He could be, I don't know, how much more of an improvement would he be on Martinelli? Not really that much more, but he's more kind of decisive as a striker. Boadu. So I've heard a lot about this guy. Look at that, acceleration and speed is pretty good. Agility is decent as well, so I think he's only one overall higher than Martinelli, but he's a striker, so I might just look to maybe get him in. His finishing's not bad, 78. And hold on, Burnley, wonderful. Missed out on him. As you can see there, Burnley have had a transfer offer accepted. So I need to move a bit more quicker. I think some of these guys are going to go out the window. So Milik, yeah, that's gone there. It's gone to Atletico, so missed out there. Edouard. So I can't remember, one of the guys on the previous videos dropped a comment that this guy Edouard is supposed to be pretty decent at Celtic. So I need to scout him and have a look there. But I could go for someone a bit more established. Actually, he's on loan. Oh, Hoffenheim to West Ham. That's not happening. Catrone, is he on loan? He is. So, problems. Could go for Richarlison. Acceleration's okay. Finishing 81, not bad. How much would he cost me? 23 mil. So 28 to 40. He could be a good proposition. I'm probably stealing for about maybe, I don't know, the early 30 million mark, So I don't know. drop me a couple of comments below, guys, in terms of who you think I should bring in as a kind of backup striker. Um, Actually, Tammy. Oh, Tammy's gone to Newcastle. Really? Come on now. Missed out there as well. So there are a couple of strikers that I had shortlisted. Haaland, he will be coming. Don't worry, mark my words. I will get him in. Mason. Do I want to go for someone that's less rated than Martinelli? Probably not. But then his traits are really, really good as well. So, and Bolo, kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in terms of strikers who I should potentially bring in. Um, but bar the rest of that, the team, I'm actually quite happy with the progress of where we are at the moment. And all these guys are getting a lot of minutes in. The progress is decent. Defense is decent. Actually, Saka should be there. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know if there's anyone in particular you think I should go for. But bar that, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support as always. Do subscribe and don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.